was tough playing a song like Live It Up for my folks. You know, they're involved in it. I'm sort of telling them, like, exactly how I'm feeling.
Next door to me, the ceiling leaks, cracks stretch across the walls, like skeletons of dreams deceased, too brittle to evolve. He lies beneath his plastic sheets, bitter and blind to all. Shadows beneath his sunken eyes now taint all that he sees. Like burned and blackened photographs, life is easier a dream. He settles for a cheap escape, forgets all he believed.
I wrote it when I was 16. I wasn't very sensitive to my parents back then, you know what I mean? But I kind of made a rule for myself from the beginning, was that whatever I write in the song, I'm not going to edit it for people's feelings. Like, if I sing and it comes out and it fits in the song that's right, then I won't compromise that.
I watched my whole crumble as I dried my mother's tears, and I learned to never stumble as I calmed my father's fears. They say I've seen a lot, they say I'm wise beyond my years. Though my castle may have crumbled, I won't face the world alone. The youth has seen the rubble, and we're ready for the load. As this city burns, my generation's shouting in the roads. Live it up, we say. Live it up, things haven't always been this way. Live it up, we'd better turn this boat around. If we keep on following the gold, someday we're gonna run aground. Live it up, we say. Live it up, 'cause now it's in our hands to make the change.
I recorded the album, Where the Humans Eat, in a town in Catskill. It was just at this big old house right next to Abraham Lincoln's house. We just had 4 days to record it. It was kind of like a warm-up session. We just did everything live, improvised, in 3 takes or less. The good thing for me about recording in just 4 days, it didn't give me time to like think about anything. Like, I just shut my mind off. I couldn't worry about mistakes because they were there, and that's how it was meant to be, and that's how it would finish. For most songs, it'll either start as a lyric or start as a melody. Certain songs, like Oxygen, is where the two were united at once. The whole first verse just came out in one go.
I wanna be better than oxygen, so you can breathe when you're drowning and weak in the knees. I wanna speak louder than Ritalin for all the children who think that they've got a disease. I wanna be cooler than TV for all the kids that are wondering what they're going to be. We can be stronger than bombs if you're singing along and you know that you really believe. We can be richer than industry as long as we know that there's things that we don't really need. We can speak louder than ignorance 'cause we speak in silence every time our eyes meet. On and on and on it goes. The world, it just keeps spinning until I'm dizzy, time to breathe. So close my eyes and start again anew. I look for heroes in my search for identity.
I did get arrested in Times Square, and they thought I was dealing drugs, which I wasn't. I was giving away cigarettes to homeless people. I was in the holding cells for like 30 hours before I could see the judge. And the whole time I'm in a room with like 20 other guys. And a lot of them were kind of rapping and freestyling, and they'd heard I was a singer. And finally they're like, hey man, like, sing us something. So it's like, all right. And I sang Oxygen. And I said, man, I bet your people eat that shit up. It still amazes me that how strongly people relate to that song. There's certain things that bond everybody, everywhere, no matter how they grew up. And those are the things I try to reach for in the songwriting.
I know it sounds like a dream, but it's the only thing that can get me to sleep at night. I know it's hard to believe, but it's easy to see that something here isn't right. I know the future looks dark, but it's there that the kids of today must carry the light. On and on and on it goes. The world, it just keeps spinning until I'm dizzy, time to breathe. So close my eyes and start again.